Hi, this is Annalisa at HyperArts, and this video is going to show you how to embed a YouTube video into an FBML tab on your Facebook page. First of all, it's best to do all of your code editing in a plain text editing document before you paste it into your FBML application. I'm using TextEdit here on my Mac, or you can use TextPad on a PC. Any application that allows you to work in plain text is the best, because it won't mess up any of your FBML or HTML code. So first what you need to do is grab the FBML embed code. You can find it on our HyperArts blog in the post titled How to Add YouTube Videos or Flash to Static FBML Pages. If you scroll down, you'll find this FBML code right here. You can copy and paste that directly into your text editing document, which I have right here. Next, we have to go grab the video ID. Find the video that you'd like to embed in your Facebook page on YouTube. Right here I'm on the HyperArts YouTube channel, and I actually have to go to the videos page by clicking on the title link right here. And there you will find, in the URL for the video ID code. It starts right after the V equals, and sometimes there'll be extra code afterwards, but you always want to grab the code in between the equal sign and if there's an ampersand right before that ampersand. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it into my text editor right here. Now, if you want your video to play automatically in the FBML tab, you can add this code autoplay equals 1 to the end of the ID. And I'll explain why this is important in a minute. So take that completed ID code, copy that, and you're going to paste it into the FBML right here to replace these X's where it says SWF SRC equals. So you want to make sure this whole link, starting with the HTTP and ending with the end of the ID code or your autoplay code, you want to make sure that's entirely within the 2 quotation marks. They can be single or double, but they have to open and close around that link. And you want to make sure, like I said, you're working in plain text. If your quotation marks are not plain text, they'll look curly. These are straight up and down. So just double check that. A lot of people have trouble, their video won't play, and it's because of something as simple as a quotation mark. Now the next step is very important. Facebook requires that the users take an action on your page before the video that you've embedded begins. So you're going to need to host an image somewhere. I use PhotoBucket, it's a free service, or you can use your website, your own web hosting services. And that image is going to represent the video before the user activates it with a click. You can see an example of this here on our HyperArts Sandbox page, where we have both a Flickr gallery and a YouTube slideshow. And these are images that we've uploaded and added a symbol to that looks like play, that encourages the user to click and the slideshow begins, or in this case, the YouTube videos begin. And this is why, as I mentioned before, that autoplay code is very useful, because once the user clicks on your activation image, the video will begin automatically. If there isn't that autoplay code, the user will have to click twice. Now, if for some reason you add the autoplay code and it still doesn't play automatically, that means that the video you're using has probably blocked that autoplay function in the settings, and that's something you'll have to check out within YouTube. So another important thing about this URL to activate image, you want to make sure it's the same width and height as the video that you're using from YouTube. You can tell how big your video is going to be if you look at the embed code. You can see here this video is 640 by 385. So I created an image that is those same dimensions, and I'm going to upload it to PhotoBucket right now. And I also added a symbol and some text that says click to play. I use Photoshop to do that. You can see in this image that I've uploaded, there's a click to play icon, similar to this one. You could also just include some text on your FBML tab that says click to play. So once you've uploaded your video, grab the link. Here I'm grabbing it from PhotoBucket, copy it. I'm going to paste it into my text editor. This is my link from PhotoBucket. If you're hosting it on your website, it'll be a different link. And we're going to paste this directly into the FBML code again where it says image src equals. And again, you want to go right in between those quotes, replace that image link that's already there with yours. Make sure it's a file like a JPEG, not a Photoshop file. You want something that's that will show up online. And make sure those quotes open and close. And I'm going to change the dimensions here to match my image and my YouTube video. It was 640 by 385. And let's just double check that that is indeed the correct. Yep, 640 by 385. So now our code's all ready to go. Copy that. I'm going to paste it down here in between some code that I already created that tells the FBML tab to center my content, and I'm going to add a little header that says click to play, just to demonstrate different ways to do that. So copy all of that finished code, and I'm going to go to my FBML page. I'm going to embed the video right here in this empty FBML tab. If you haven't already added FBML to your page, you can find out how to do that on our YouTube channel, which is actually the video that I'm going to embed right now, is how to add FBML to your Facebook page. So find your FBML application, click Edit, paste in your code, and again, it's important to save this original code in your text editing document so that if you decide to change things here within Facebook, you always have the original. Click Save Changes, and then let's visit our page to check our work. Here's my video, which is actually what we're seeing here is the activation image that I created in Photoshop. And if I click, the video will automatically start playing. And like I said, here's that text that you can also add if you want, that instructs the user to click to play. And there you have it. If you're interested in finding out more about embedding YouTube videos into FBML, you can visit our blog. We have lots of other blog posts about this, like how to format multiple YouTube videos on a single tab side by side, and so on. And if you want any more information about using FBML, you can just visit us at hyperarts.com. Thanks for watching.